Hello again everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Out of the Box, a series in which I aim to showcase games that run with minimal effort on Steam Deck VR. For this second episode, I will be showcasing another 2 games that will work on Steam Deck VR straight out of the box. So with that out the way, let's move on to game number 1. First game for today is called Surgeon Simulator VR Meet the Medic. Like the last video where I showcased Aircar VR, that was a bit of a tech demo. This is still kind of a tech demo. It's probably more of a spin-off of another title, which is Surgeon Simulator. Now, this game is available free, and I was able to play it straight out of the box without any tweaking whatsoever. So if you've never played Surgeon Simulator, name is in the title, Surgeon Simulator. It's your job to perform surgery, though if you watch the video you'll see that I am really bad at this game, and it's not really the type of title I'd play, but I got great performance. I did have fun just playing around in the game itself. From my testing, it only features this one level where you operate on characters from the game Team Fortress 2, and if you've never played Surgeon Simulator, this is probably a really good way of understanding what the game is. Bit of a demo for the full experience, I'd say. So if you did feel like picking up Surgeon Simulator VR, then this would be a really good way to see what the game's all about. Now, just Surgeon Simulator as a game, it is really strange. It's more of a play it and mess around type of game. You know, like one of those games that you play in VR where you just end up throwing things around the room. You don't really listen to the objective, though there is an objective that you're supposed to do, but you tend to just play around a lot. And it is a relatively short experience as well. You'll probably get it done in about half an hour. With VR you can make your own fun, so I suppose could be as long as you really want to be. But there is a time limit, so the person you're operating on will die if you do things that'll endanger him or you take too long to perform the surgery. So in conclusion, I recommend this title, and it works on your Steam Deck, no issues, and it is a game that'll work out of the box. The final game for episode 2 is called Propagation VR, and it is a survival horror wave-based zombie shooter. Now, I have mixed feelings about games like this because I did enjoy it. I played through the tutorial, taught me how to play it, did a couple of waves of it, did really bad at the waves, but I did have fun. I can't say I didn't enjoy myself. It was very atmospheric, the visuals were great. The issue I have with games like this is there is no movement whatsoever. The only movement you have is movement that you do with your body. There's no stick-based movement, you can't walk around the environment. You're kind of stuck just standing in place, shooting at zombies. So the game is limited by the amount of play space that you've got, but luckily for us, we're playing it on a Steam Deck. We can move our Steam Deck wherever we want during gameplay, so we can get ourselves into quite large spaces if we need to. So play space is the limiting factor, and I don't mind that, but for me that does feel a bit limiting. But to the game's strength, that does help to heighten the tension a little bit. It was only later on that I discovered you can actually push the zombies away by grabbing your gun with 2 hands and launching forward in a physical movement. So it starts off relatively easy. The zombies walk quite slow towards you, and the longer that you survive, the faster they get, and the more varied types of zombies that arrive to try and kill you. So the mileage you'll get with this one is probably a skill-based one. So the better that you get at the game, the more playtime and the more fun you'll probably get out of it. The reloading was a bit iffy for me. The reason I say that is because you don't actually have to cock the weaponry. You just sort of shove the magazine in and then start shooting. Which, if you've come from Half-Life 2 VR or Half-Life Alyx, it can be a bit strange, but you do get used to that. Now, the graphics options are inside the game itself, and you can modify those options. For me, I just turned all of the effects off and lowered the resolution just to 90 to maintain that smoother performance. Leaving on the default, it does get a little bit choppy, but I just lowered the resolution within the game options itself, not Steam VR's video options, by about 10%, enabled legacy reprojection, and performance was fine. So yeah, you will have fun with this game. It is free, as are all of the games I've covered so far on this series, so it's not bad. You can just go onto Steam, install the game, hit play, sort the options, and then have a blast. I think there is a multiplayer component, but I'm not sure if that's something separate or something within the game, but it would probably be fun with the multiplayer component. A lot more fun than just standing there on your own playing, but yeah, it is still a fun game. So in conclusion, I'd probably recommend Propagation VR. While it does come across a bit generic, it's free and it's still really fun. So this concludes episode 2 of Out of the Box. It was a bit shorter than our last one, but I do just want to make sure I'm getting some content out there and not leaving it too long in between videos. I have got more content coming in the pipeline. I'll be continuing this series and a few other bits that I'm still working on. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this content, hopefully a subscription as well, and if you've got anything to say or need any help, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.